Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, looking a little bit like, I guess, Lex Luthor with no facial hair and my head shaved pretty recently. So, I just wanted to talk about this independent film and television company that I've kind of been on a kick watching and wanted to kind of make people aware of it and just talk a little bit about my experience. So, it's called Epic Pictures Group, and I believe they recently purchased Dread Central Media, and they have a line of horror films that are now released on Dread Central Presents. But they have a website called Epic Pictures, and they usually call it Epic Pictures Releasing. It looks here like they finance, develop, produce, and distribute films and TV. I've seen probably about a handful of these films now, both on Amazon Prime, and I do own a few, actually, I think one or two Blu-rays. The main one that you guys probably know about that they released, which is really popular and really great, and I totally recommend it, is Turbo Kid, which is an excellent like 80s homage film with a little bit of Mad Max and like Goonies type atmosphere. It's really fun. It's a great film. Um, some of the other films I wanted to just briefly talk about because I think most people haven't heard of these, and a lot of them are on Amazon Prime right now. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch a lot of these for free with the account, and hopefully they get some kind of percentage of, I don't know, ad revenue or something with you watching each of them. So the first one was hashtag Screamers. Um, I haven't watched it in a couple months, so just bear with me if it's not all on the top of my head. It's like this group of this little company that's maybe a group of I don't know 5 people, and they watch these crazy videos online, and then they pay to purchase the videos and then put them out there themselves, and make money off of their like content by buying other content from smaller people. And one of the videos is this like crazy thing they see on camera, and they end up getting like wrapped up into it, and they go to the location and uh, I don't remember the ending being a great payoff, but I do remember there is some really good jump scares if you do like horror films like that, and some pretty good like masks and makeup in regards to the like main evil character that's like chasing the people once they get to this house. So it's a pretty cool flick. I enjoyed it. I think it's a pretty good indie film, and I'm pretty sure it's still on Amazon Prime. So I would check that out if you guys get a chance. I would recommend hashtag Screamers for just a pretty good independent horror film, and it is found footage, so you have to like that. The other thing I had seen here is director's cut, which was actually pretty funny. It breaks the fourth wall a bit. It's got Penn and oh man, I can't remember her name. Lynn Shay. Excuse me, not Lynn Shay. Well, Lynn Shay's in it, but Missy Pyle is who I'm thinking of, who was in the Dodgeball film. Um, Penn is a fan of her movies, and he's kidnapped her and is trying to like make movies with her in his basement. It's really funny, and it breaks like tries to make you think it's real. That Penn really this nut job, and Missy Pilot's her real name, and so they're using that and stuff. So it was pretty fun. I would recommend Director's Cut if you like silly kind of like fourth wall breaking films. I thought Penn was actually really good in it. Um, I don't believe I've seen Dry Blood yet. Extremity I saw, which has an excellent cover. It's a big skull, kind of like the Mexican embellishments, like with a hood over it. And that movie's about I think it's a girl and a boyfriend, or a girl and a guy that go to a like extreme horror haunt where they can like tie you up and do things to you, and it gets out of control. And you know, you don't know what's real and what's part of the haunt, and it was a pretty cool flick. I actually enjoyed that one a lot. I thought it was pretty good. That one I believe is also on Prime right now. Imitation Girl. This one threw me for a loop. I like this one. It's the actress kind of reminds me of the girl from VHS. I don't know if anyone's seen that. There was this one anthology on VHS with this girl whose mouth opens up and she starts eating people. It's not her, but it looks like her a little bit. And Imitation Girl is about this girl who is a camera a camera model. They do like, nude videos and stuff. And someone gets into her account and now is putting videos up of her at the same time that she's locked out, but they're making new videos. And there's this big conspiracy about the company sort of like stealing your identity and making videos without you. It was pretty cool. I thought the ending was a little flat, but I overall thought the movie was really interesting and it kept me interested throughout. So I really liked Imitation Girl. Um, Another one I saw, but I don't remember well, is Lasso, which is a horror cowboy film that came out fairly recently. So I was surprised that that's also on Amazon Prime. Um, Kind of what you would expect, like horror elements mixed with cowboy stuff. I'm trying to see what else here. That Sleigh Bells. Sleigh Bells was an okay film. It was about these like girls who make YouTube videos. I think one of them actually does make like YouTube videos in real life, and they go on a to a Christmas village that's shut down, and Santa Claus is living there, but also Krampus is in the village, and they have to like fight Krampus and try and get Santa Claus's help. It's fun, it's goofy, lots of silliness. Got to be in the right kind of mindset, but I thought it was okay. I didn't love it, but I thought it was all right. Another great film that they put out was Sushi Girl, which a lot of people compare to Reservoir Dogs, and I really enjoyed it. It feels sort of like a Tarantino flick. It has Tony Todd and Mark Hamill and a couple other people you'll recognize by face and probably by name. It's a great movie about this girl that they do these like things in Japan, I guess, and other places where they get a naked woman and they put sushi all over her and people eat the sushi off of her as she just lays still. So these like gangsters do that, and there's like a showdown in the middle of it, and she has to stay still and can't interact with them or show that she knows what's going on. So and it has a really good twist as well. So I really enjoyed Sushi Girl. I would say to check that out. Um, what else here? I believe I saw Tales of Halloween, but don't remember it. And then one of the best ones that I really enjoyed, um, probably right after Turbo Kid and Sushi Girl, which I also loved, is Terrifier. Terrifier has a really great cover. You may have seen it on the internet. It has like a clown with his kind of face turned sideways and he's smirking. Art the Clown. Art the Clown was in an anthology series. That might be why I saw Tales of Halloween, which was pretty good, but it wasn't my favorite. But he was in that, I'm pretty sure. This is a standalone film with Art the Clown, and he's following these two girls, and they end up in this like derelict apartment building, in like sort of I guess like the projects or something, and he's chasing them through the building and just really over the top gratuitous violence, like sawing one of them in half, vagina down. Um, he's really creepy. He's got a great like ambiance to him. He's a kind of in the background in some scenes and just making faces. And I thought he was a great character. I think that people that enjoy things like Friday the 13th or um, Michael Myers films, Halloween, you'll probably like Terrifier. I thought it was really cool. I showed my friend Brian it, and he said he's watched it I think 2 or 3 times on I don't know if it was on Netflix I think. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of just pinpoint and point out epic films because they put out some really cool indie films, um, produced some of them, distributed all of them, and a lot of them on Amazon Prime and Netflix. And I think, they have some really catchy covers, so you may have seen some of them on there. But I would definitely recommend Turbo Kid, Terrifier, Tales of Halloween was pretty good, Imitation Girl was pretty good, Screamers, Extremity. I would say like they're really well done indie films. So check those out, guys. Let me know what you think. And I'll put a link down in the description to their website if you wanted to check out their Blu-rays or their movies or anything. So tell me if you've seen any. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.